This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host and best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck, Derek Champagne.
So how do you deal with setbacks? Failure, setbacks, challenges? What's your approach to it?
Get mad quickly and get over it. Right? I mean, we all get angry, we get frustrated and get down. The question is, how quickly can you pull yourself out of that? Some of that is just having people to talk to, people to commiserate with. Mary's been fantastic and helps me get through those times. I remember specifically in the early days of RevUnit, we had spent, we were 4 or 5 months into RevUnit, and we got a couple of big clients, and relatively big at that point in time, and we were still 4 or 5 people at that point, and it was all hands on deck to get these projects done, and so we spent a lot of time working them. So much time in the business that we weren't working on the business, and we stopped looking for new business, and we finished those 2 projects, and we pulled our heads up out of the weeds only to discover that there was nothing to come in behind it.
Great job, good case studies. Where's the clients?
So excited. Oh crap. And so that was a really hard lesson. I mean, a really, really hard lesson. And it took us 6 months probably to dig out from that. And there were times there where, we weren't sure we were going to survive that experience. Again, expensive tuition. But a lesson we've learned that, no matter how busy we are, we need to continue to feed the beast.
So during that's a big lesson. It is a beast. And I think I've talked to my wife about that too. And she says, you're in acquisition mode. Well, if we stop being in acquisition mode, and the type of industry that we're in, then we're in trouble. And,
that's right.
And all of us need to and we have a family to feed, right? Yeah. So, but take me back in that 6 months, and we won't harp on that. But during that 6 month period, those scary, dark times. I don't want to over dramatize it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But I've lived them in a couple different businesses. Days. How do you day by day know? What was your mindset then, or what did you learn from it looking back on, man, if I had understood now that was a 6 month period and it was just a learning experience, and was there anything that you took from that you can share with us that was from the dark times, the small moments? Someone listening might be going through that right now too. What's the lesson?
Yeah. It's really hard to do this, but I think you got to be really careful not to get to a point of desperation. You got to be able to walk into a room with some swagger and feel confident, that you're going to come out of it, and that what you have to offer is valuable. You ask me now if the services we offer at RevUnit are valuable, and I have no question or qualm with that. If you'd asked me at that point in time, I had a lot of self-doubt, right? Because we didn't have business to work on, and so you got to work yourself through the self-doubt. You've got to remember the good times and feel confident that they will come again, because otherwise I think you can get caught in a downward spiral that's really hard to recover from.
To hear full episodes of the Business Leadership Series, visit blsnow.net.